I want it for both convenience.
What? Oh. He's talking to Dan.
I don't know how many minutes we have. Hey,
Awkward silence.
welcome back to All Things Gumball. Y'all, you've met my daughter before, Zoe. Today we're going to do a little interview, and we're just going to talk about, just whatever comes up. I know Zoe's been interested in getting into the vending business like I have, and I just wanted to get her take on what she's going through in the vending business. So first off, how many machines do you have? I don't even know how many machines you have, believe it or not.
I have 8, and 2 of them are in my apartment because I've been really busy with work and I haven't been able to get them out. And they're kind of annoying. So when you have a machine, try and get it out as fast as you can, number 1.
Now, go ahead. Now, you were talking about how there's you've gotten a couple of these locations yourself, and I gave you a couple because I want you to have your own business. Your mom, on the other hand, wants you to climb the corporate ladder. In other words, she wants you to go to college and get a job in a corporation. And what's your opinion on those two trains of thought? Because, like I said, I'm wanting you to do something that I'm doing. And I never went to college. And she's wanting you to do what she did. She went to college. She works for a corporation. She works for a big company. And she wants you to do what she's doing.
Yeah.
What I want for my daughter is what I want for myself. And it's the ability to be your own boss. To say to yourself that the sky's the limit. There's no limit to, when you own your own business. In my opinion, when you work for somebody else, there's a limit. There's always a limit. There's always a ceiling. Do you want to talk about those two ideas about work and making money and all that? What's your opinion, and what do you want to do with your life?
Well, right now I did go to college and I have my associates. And
yay! I'm only doing that because I have not gone to college, so yeah. You're ahead of me on the college.
But I don't know what I wanted to do. I'm artistic like my dad. I love kids, I love plants, I love animals. Pretty much anything alive. And I was thinking, at least with these machines, especially being young, and I'm actually married, so being young, being married, it helps with finances. The more machines you get out, obviously the more money you can make per month. Like right now, I will say about, I think 6 or 7, I'll have to double check. I have some machines working right now. And I'll go check them maybe once a month, maybe a month and a half, maybe 2 months, maybe.
And you've got a couple places that will actually call you.
Yeah, okay, so it's nice when there's certain people that really appreciate the vending business. So she actually will say, if you're busy, you don't have to come in, and you don't have to, pretty much don't have to come in every month, and I'll call you when the candy gets low. We don't have a lot of customers, that's one thing. If you do have a lot of customers coming in, or a lot of employees that are in the business or building, they'll use the vending machine. Since there wasn't a lot, she said, I'll call you when it's low, which is really nice. That never happens, actually.
Yeah, most of the time it doesn't happen. If you guys have a lot of vending machines that are working, you really don't want to trust and rely on that method that they call you, because a lot of times they won't call you.
Nope.
So again, going back to the idea that your mom is pushing you to do something corporate-minded, because you went to college, and I want you to be your own boss, and I never went to college. And I want you to share you're a rope in between two people pulling you two different directions. Or I'm pushing you in a direction, and your mom is pushing you in a different direction.
Yeah.
So what's your opinion about these directions, and which do you feel like you'd rather be doing? Because if you don't want to have your own business and you don't want to be the boss, I should probably stop pushing you in that direction. Corporate-minded, going to college, getting a job working for American Express or Federal Express or, American Airlines or something like that, Delta or whatever, working for a company that has corporate benefits and all that. And then what I'm wanting you to do is be your own boss. Be your own boss where there's no limit to what you're doing. Mm-hmm. Okay?
Yeah.
So in your opinion, of these two, what do you feel is the one that you're aiming for more? I guess is the best way to ask the question.
Okay, so I see a lot of benefits for both sides. Obviously corporate, if you're going that route, you get a lot of benefits like healthcare, dental, yada yada yada. Whereas if you are a individualized owner to a business or something, sky's the limit. You can make as much money as you want as long as you're putting in the time and effort. That's just my opinion, and I do happen to like being able to go get the money, come back, and just relax for the day, and I've made my money. I need to get more vending machines out, obviously. I can't rely on that right now. But once I get there, I think I'll make a good living. Yeah.
One of the things that I would like to share about Zoe is she has a very tender heart. I remember one time when we were in the house getting ready for bed one night, and she said, "Dad, what does squirrel down mean?" And I thought, I don't even know what you're talking about. I've never heard the word squirrel down. And I asked her, I said, where did you hear this? And she said,
was it in front of a computer?
Yeah, you were telling me that your computer class, the teacher in your computer class said, well, just scroll down. And she thought,
scroll down.
She said, squirrel down. And then there was another time when we went to the mailbox to get some mail. And then later on in the evening, she said, Dad, I want a pimple. A pimple that you get on your face. And she was young. She was like 7 or so. And I thought, she doesn't even know what a pimple is, I bet. And I said, do you know what a pimple is? And she goes, yeah, we saw one down at the mailbox. And I said, that was a pit bull. Anyway.
Close enough.
Anyway, she loves animals. She loves dogs and cats. And she's got a really special, sweet spirit. And I hope that you get to know her a little bit on her videos.
One day I want to be a rescue mom, but not right now.
Why would you want to rescue moms?
Oh my gosh.
Moms, they don't need to be rescued.
Sometimes, though, yes.
I guess the tape is about it. Tape is flashing, so we just keep talking random stuff.
What does cheese say when its picture is being taken? I don't know, because I can't talk to cheese.
Okay, so if the camera's cutting off soon because the battery's dying, but let's be fair to your mom. What is the best thing about your mom?
The best thing about my mom is that I think there's a lot of qualities.
What if the camera just cut off right before you said the best thing about your mom?
I'd be so sad. Oh my gosh, I feel so bad. I think there's a lot of qualities that describe her. She's very giving, very loving. She loves giving gifts. And I think she really loves hand-making stuff, and I think that's one of her qualities that I really like in her.
One of the things when I was married to her, of course we're divorced now, but one of the things that I really appreciated about Debbie, who is Zoe's mom, is her ability to be so orderly and organized. Is that something that you like about your mom, is her orderliness,
well, yeah,
her organization?
I have that.
You are like that? I'm not like that at all, honestly. And it doesn't bother me to be disorderly. But I know the benefits. I mean, it's hard to find stuff when you can't remember where you put a hammer or a saw or something. So there is a benefit to be orderly. So I wish I had more of that in my life, in my brain, I guess.
Sure. I think another thing is just, she always wants to help. She does these charity events all the time, and I really respect her for that. Because if she wasn't doing that, I didn't feel like, or I wouldn't have felt like I should do that. Yeah.
So she sets a good example for you.
Mm-hmm. She does, yeah.
I want to say thank you for watching these videos. If you like these videos, give a thumbs up. And if you really like these videos, please subscribe. And go to Zoe's channel. If you want to see her on her channel, it is...
So, how you can get to my channel, it's ZAZA, ZAZA, not ZAZA. I've heard so many people say that. And I might even change up my name, put a little A, or an accent above the A, and just type in ZAZA, I love guinea pigs, and it'll pop up. And I do one every week. So, yeah, thanks guys so much. Cut